Alright, it is March 13th, 20... Wow. I'm going to start that over. It is March 13th, 2:15. I am looking at my to-do list, and I will put the to-do list on the screen. I need to finally get this stamped with the proper school logo and get it ready to ship off tomorrow. I am going to work on the pattern of the month from the Chaos Collective. It is by the Squishy Witch, and it's the Angry Environmentalist. You'll see a picture and you know what it's supposed to be. But I'm debating, do I make it in Big Twist Plush, because I have that, or if I make it in the Parfait Chunky I have that's the right color. I don't see that I have a yellow like that, but I could also just use acrylic and brush it out. I got selected for a pattern test, so I'm debating. It comes with two, so it's a woolly mammoth and a woolly mammoth and an elephant. So I'm debating if I do both of them. I think I'm going to do both. The question is, do I use Feels Like Bliss for both of them, or do I use two different yarns? So the woolly mammoth, I definitely want to make fuzzy. The elephant, I'm okay with not making it fuzzy, but I think I want to make it big. So I might also use Big Twist Plush for that one. Mostly because I'm trying to use up yarns that I won't have a lot of, and with Joanne closing, and the limited color palette of things in that size yarn, I just don't want to have a whole ton of that left in my collection because I don't use it. So I like to keep around the things that I do use, and Big Twist Plush, while I love the outcome, is just not a yarn that I can use so often. But yeah. And the other problem is when I use Big Twist Plush, they come out bigger. I am upping my hook size. I have some projects that I use Big Twist Plush for, but I don't feel comfortable sharing them anymore. But I use the 5mm hook for them, or I think a 5.5mm hook, which now I'd probably using like, I want to say I would try like either an 8 or a 7mm hook for Big Twist Plush. So even just like experimenting with that, definitely going to see how big that comes out and then decide if I'm going to make things, because one of my other projects that I needed to work on before my birthday, which is in 10 days actually, so I gave the promise that I was going to work on this and have it released before my birthday. That's not happening. I did talk with the other pattern creator, wonderful human being. I'll put her pattern here. When it comes out, I think she told me the 27th. After I release my pattern, I'm running to buy hers because it's so cute. And I never want anybody to think that like I bought their pattern and then I used it. But her pattern is so cute. And I was discouraged at first, mostly because the community is really combative towards people of color. And I didn't want to be a part of any drama coming out, but after talking to her, I just feel so much more at peace with like dropping my own pattern and us understanding that we both had the idea of red pandas with uppies. So that's kind of taken a little bit of a back burner. I do have to do invoicing, and then I think I'm going to edit the rest of this video tomorrow because I've edited most of it to this point. I need to add music, delete clips, kind of condense it down. It's going to be a longer video, but adding all these clips together, and then some of the clips from this video aren't going in this video because I've come up with another idea for when it should be going. So I wanted to do that, but one of the big things I wanted to do for my birthday was to use Big Twist Plush to make Kiki the Orca by Pika Patterns. So I highly doubt that they're going to be coming out this weekend, or I'm going to be finishing that. But I have 3 skeins of both black and white, And if you see the picture of this orca, it is, I believe, she told me that it was like a foot long without, or with Posh, like a foot and a half long with Posh. And the size difference between like a Posh and a plush is just so much bigger. And I want a full-sized whale. So the big problem for me is going to be stuffing. I might just use yarn that I don't like and stuff it with it, or past projects like duds that I haven't finished. So that's going to be that. And then I'm also going to do some tech editing for one of my friends, April. Alright, I just dropped a bag of treats, and now I have to put them all away because I started eating them after they fell. Little jerky treats for dogs. I'm watching my parents' dogs right now, so I keep these here so when I'm working I can give them treats every once in a while, but they all fell over when I grabbed the yarn. So, yes. Anyway, so on to what I was talking about. I need to do tech editing. I need to finish up a whip that I've been working on. I need to get my invoice ready for the for one of my families this week. I've been telling myself to do the yarn, do the yarn, do the yarn. I'm going to reach out to everyone, get the list of things. I don't need to put that much pressure on myself, and I think me putting pressure on myself is making it worse. So I'm going to do that. I actually was able to get on Libby, and I've been listening to audiobooks, so that's fun. One of the things that I wanted to get more into since graduating college is reading. I used to be an avid reader, like 2 or 3 books a week, and then I started, it was started like my senior year of high school, where I was like told that I had to read like 8 books and like all these things, and I have like, unbeknownst to me, I have ADHD, so when people are telling me to do it, I don't want to do it, and like it's physically painful for me to do it. So having like required readings, or reading about nanoparticles, and reading like so much information that didn't feel like it was a choice to me, and often was asked for me to regurgitate rather than like actually learn it, I started like not wanting to read things. So I got Libby so that I can start listening to audiobooks, and then finding the books that I want to read now, because it's been so long since I've read for fun that I don't even know what kind of books that I want. So if you have any book recs, leave them in the comments. I would love to hear them. I am currently, because the group is reading Fourth Wing, I'm currently listening to the audiobook for Fourth Wing. Probably gonna listen to it on my drive up to Denver this weekend. Thinking about doing vlogs for every 2 weeks, and then like random videos every other week. So anyway, just looking at all the things I need to do, writing a list. I still haven't done the stitch marker that I said at the beginning of this video. So even just putting that in there, and maybe just making next week like exploring different things, like checking things off my to-do list, because I think if I get all the things off my to-do list, I will feel a lot lighter. But I felt like yapping for a little bit, and yeah, I think that should be it. So I'm currently at this stage in making Nook's hooks. No-sew elephant, which is adding the trunk on, and seeing this little gap and that little, it looks like a tooth. I really want to make a plushie design, different body. I think definitely different head. Like, all of the concepts of it are completely different. But I'm talking to a Nook right now to see what she thinks and if it would be okay. But I don't want to spoil it. But I want to even put like a magnet in its mouth. And it'll be so cute. I don't know if this is going to be my hyperfixation. I do need to work on this guy. But I might work on them simultaneously. I'm working on a lot of things. I'm almost done with this one. This one's going to be my priority tomorrow. Because it's a pattern test. This is my first time using a 7mm with Sweet Snuggles Light. My stitches are still square. I don't see a lot of gaps. Everything is still looking pretty good. I could have used a 6.5, but I'm trying to use the hook that's going to be like most compatible with my hands. So that is that one. Definitely finish this head tomorrow because, again, it's a pattern test. So I want to get the head done and the limbs for that one tomorrow. I'm going to wait on this one, mostly because I want to hear back from my Nook first. And then, even if like I do a mod on this one, which would be kind of cute. And then, finish up that one. Ooh, I didn't do a big yarn haul. I only got 4 of these, but everybody knows I'm addicted to Feels Like Bliss. I found this one in the store, and since it's my birthday week, I decided to treat myself and get it. So I got it, and it's super soft. I can do a Keith Lee. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. So I want to try it out, but I have to finish up what I'm doing first. And also, I was kind of excited because they have, this one only has the color slate. This one actually has black. And then I got this cocoa brown. And let's see if I can get the last one. I have black, 2 skeins of white, and a cocoa brown. And yeah, that'll be it. But, like, how cute would a bear be in this one? I was thinking about doing like a red panda in this one, but it's like too neutral. And they don't have like a reddish orange in this yarn, so I don't really know what I'm going to do there. But, yeah, so I just thought I'd give you a little update on my progress and what I was planning on doing. I am kicking myself for choosing this yarn because now I need to crochet on the ears, and that just feels terrifying. So I'll probably get back to you by tonight and show you what this with ears looks like. I am working on my to-do list, and one of my things on my list was to narrow down the amount of things that I had the pattern for but haven't made. This is the pattern by Nook's Hooks, or Nook's _ Hooks. Um, I'll link it everything, but I finished this little elephant. Very cute. Very cute. He made a joke saying that these should be little earrings because I was like making markings. It had a very ugly face. Kind of had a really creepy face. Nightmare fuel, even. So, this is my progress on that. I am about to get boxes packed. That's my next task. And send out DMs. Boxes and DMs are my next task. So I will check in a few. Alright, so this is the progress so far. This is the pattern test by Melly Inspired Crochet. This is the project in Sweet Snuggles Light. Working with it, I think I should have worked with a 6.5, but it'll be good enough in A6. There's no holes, but I like my stitches to be more square. So just personally for me, I am finding out, I'm trying to figure out what hook size I should use. But this is it so far. The eyes are 18mm Arctic from the _ the ADHD hobbyist. All of it will be linked in the description below. But just a status update for my pattern test, and just to see the size of this plushie so far. It's probably going to be pretty big. This is what I mean by having community. So, one of my Chaos Collective friends sent me a lovely card. I'll probably blur this out because it's for me. But she sent me these beautiful felt eyes. I know what I said. I know what I said about felt eyes. These are really cute. And I want to experiment with the outside edge of these ones and use them for a project design I was coming up with. So, really excited about this. Ignore the bags of yarn in the back. I got really excited because okay, so no, the light is off. Okay. Alright, so I am working on a new pattern. I have to make 4 more of these little feet. It'll be my first standing pattern. Maybe I'll have better luck with that kind of body. And yeah, I'm not going to say what it is yet, but I'm excited about it. Alright, so got a box. And we know where that is. I already pre-cut it, so it should pop open pretty quick. But I wanted to do a yarn unboxing from our girl Premiere. I'm excited. Okay. So, I got the color. Why does this feel loose? Okay. Let me find. I got where are the colors. I got the color Hot Coral, and I got 2 skeins of that. There we go. That'll make it look better. I got 4 skeins of steel cut oats. I got rust. I need that for a project. I have white. I have cotton candy. I got 2 of these. I have banana. I have 1 of these. Or 2 of these. This is what I'm most excited about, chocolate. It's so soft. Alright. Can you guess what I'm making? I think I'm going to make it today. I just finished up this pattern. It's my Black Panther. I'm super proud of it. And that being said, I actually got yarn for this Black Panther coming that I ordered yesterday. So that's basically it. The rest in here is duplicates. So